Well, good morning on day 11. We are heading to Pontevedra today, and it is overcast and it rained last night, but it's not raining now. But it's a little chilly, but other than that, it's always good if you're starting and it's not actually raining. Right. So we're happy.
Yes.
We've gotten off to a little earlier start this morning, and the streets are pretty quiet. At least these back streets are. And a nice gravel crushed path back in the back country. So it feels good to get out of the town and listen to the birds. Now we're getting a bit of a climb. Galicia is really well known for having those markers. Just about every conceivable place you would need them, especially out here outside of the cities where every possible turnoff they have a marker like that to make sure the pilgrims stay on the right route. So it makes walking and the route finding very, very easy. We've only referred to our app, and we're using Camino Ninja a few times, and that generally is in the cities themselves. A seriously steep spot. Very, very steep. My hand is almost touching the ground in front of me. For that climb, we have a paved downhill section. I wonder if it's going to take us to the river down there. It's certainly going to take us down close, if not right to. Path has been newly cut through here, and we may be on a slightly altered trail. Now we get boulders with a stream. We're in a very long, extended country walk, which is really nice. The Badgeritas made some friends. We love these entrepreneurs that find a spot on the trail that's sort of out in the middle of nowhere and set up to serve the pilgrims. There are a lot of people stop back there, so it's good. They're getting some good business from it. We have been in the forest for most of the last couple of hours. It's been beautiful. Probably the most rural walk day segment that we've done so far, and it looks to be continuing. So onward we go. It's really hard to get the scale of how big these trees are and how impressive it looks when you come upon a stand like this. So there's a route split back a little ways, and if you followed the right, it looked like it was straighter and shorter, but it's right along the highway. And if you took the left, like we do, it's going to wind along out in the country by a river, so we opted for that. Well, somehow I'm at 12 miles and I've arrived. Pontevedra is not nearly as big as I thought it was. I'm going to go ahead and check in. The
I've got 2 more miles to go.
The Badgerita is running kind of slow today. So I'll probably have lunch and wait for her and then have a beer, see if she makes it in. We are in Pontevedra, and we've got about a mile to go before we get to our hotel. Well, we are in Pontevedra.
Pontevedra.
Yep, that's exactly what I said. Anyway, it's about 12 miles, but we've got at least another part of a mile to get to our hotel. Pontevedra is a big town.
Pontevedra, stop
Yep.
it. You're doing that on purpose.
And today was a very rural, wooded walk. Don't you think?
Yeah, it was beautiful, especially at the end next to that river. Gorgeous.
But even in between, there was lots of farmland, a lot of forest.
Yeah.
We were hardly ever in
Cities.
villages, although there were services sort of whenever you needed them.
Right. There were
So I
food
don't
trucks.
feel like we were out
Yeah.
without anything.
A couple of decent climbs and tricky, steep downhills, but
Yeah. So another day in the books. That means 4 more days till we get to Santiago. So until mañana, the Cid and
Badgerita.
out.